Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a twin flame reading. This one is going to be specifically for divine feminines out there. We're going to be focusing on a lot of energy that the masculine is holding towards the feminine right now. So anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. As usual, of course, you know, everything that I'm using will be in the description box below. I felt like using a mermaid theme today, so I'm going to be using my Mermaid Organite by Wing and Bell. I'll list them down below. We're going to be using the Salt Water Reading cards, the Mermaid Tarot, as well as the Oracle of Mermaids. So those will also be down below as well. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, you guys. Let me just go ahead and fix my camera real quick. Or not my camera, my computer. Okay, let's get into it. So the very first thing that I want to do is I just kind of want to see where the masculine is holding the energy towards the feminine at this time. So I feel like just grabbing these. Let's kind of get the overall energy here with the saltwater reading cards. Overall energy. We have appearances. Interesting. Okay. So something about appearances. Overall energy. Or just overall message, I should say, for the feminine. What does this appearance have to do with? Appearances. What does that mean? Ew, okay. Well, I'm getting a specific message for some of you out there that the masculine at this particular time, it appears that okay, I'm getting two different sides here. I'm either getting that your masculine is looking at you, divine feminine, and seeing that you are very much happy, you're content. Some divine feminines may be in another relationship. They may be married. They might have children. They might just be doing really well. And, you know, you might be asking yourself, how does your masculine see you or feel this or know this about you? It could be social media. That could be it. Maybe you guys have mutual friends. Maybe for some of you are actually seeing them in the physical world, but they see you as appearing very happy. I'm also getting that there's a specific message, as in looks can be deceiving. Meaning that your masculine might appear to be in this energy, but there's more going on than meets the eye. That's the message for some reason opening up this energy. So I'm just going to put this aside. Where is the masculine at in his mental space towards the feminine right now? How does he see the feminine? Okay, what you contemplate can actualize. He is reflecting right now. He is reflecting on something. He's thinking about something. We have the Six of Pentacles. He's thinking about giving something to the feminine. So he is contemplating it. He's contemplating on whether or not he should bring this into reality, whether or not he should physically bring something in either the form of a physical meeting, a message, making an appearance in her life. He's literally, and I say he, could be a she as well, but that's just how I channel. The masculine is thinking about something significant when it comes to, does he bring something to her in the physical? Is that, because the Six of Pentacles, you can see that these people are actually holding these these pentacles in these bubbles, you know? So do I bring this into reality? Do I burst the bubble and bring it into reality? I feel like that water is the emotions. The emotions are there. I want to. I feel like this is something that I want to do. But should I? Now, that could be significant for some of you because maybe the masculine sees that you are happy. Why come back into your life? Why bring this forth if you're already happy? You know, would you want to see the masculine? For some of you, it might be that, well, they're attached, perhaps. Maybe they're attached. Maybe they have something else going on. Why should I bring it forth? I feel like I want to, but should I? So they're really reflecting on what they should and shouldn't do for whatever reason. What about their emotions? What's happening in their emotions? Wow. Okay. So this is an energy here. It says forcing change. Okay. An experiment. Should I or shouldn't I? I'm telling you, your masculine is really contemplating doing something, not sure how it's going to go. This experiment could just be indicating too that this is something that the masculine has either never done, as in he's never put himself out there like this before. He's never been one to make his emotions known, never opened himself up in this way, never made himself vulnerable. He's always been very arrogant, because this energy says arrogance. Manipulation, as in the masculine might be looking to really manipulate something, as in create a change, do something, forcing a change. We have temperance. Interesting energy. Temperance can be an energy of Sagittarius, so that could be significant for whatever reason. But the temperance energy is balance. So right now I feel like he's experimenting with his feelings. He's experimenting with what his heart is telling him to do versus what his ego is telling him to do. So I feel like he's kind of caught between dark and light right now, trying to find a balance between what the right thing is to do. Does he operate from his ego, or does he operate from his heart space? What is his heart telling him to do? What is his ego telling him to do? But there's something that's holding him back. And I feel like it has something to do with the energies of the appearance of 10 of Cups. The appearance of a 10 of Cups. The appearance of happiness. The appearance of maybe a commitment. The appearance of I'm not ready, or they're not ready. Something like that. So what's going on in the physical energy? Physical world energy. Oh, it just keeps getting better, you guys. Sacrifice. There are those that are worth making, and then there are those that will destroy you. I am telling you, there is something about a choice. A masculine is in deep introspective mode, trying to figure out if what he's about to do is worth it. Meaning, do I screw everything up? Do I take a chance that I'm going to be rejected? Do I take a chance that I'm going to ruin something? What do I do? There's sacrifices that are worth making and others that are going to destroy you. So whatever the masculine's either seeing with his physical eyes or that he has going on in his physical world, he literally has to make a choice. And it's like a choice that's between the dark and the light, a choice that's either going to cut like a knife or it's going to open him up. But it's scary. We have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. King of Pentacles can be earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But the King of Pentacles is like a king of the household, a husband, somebody who is in charge, somebody who might feel like they are ready now for a commitment. So I'm getting all kinds of messages with this one. Okay, because there's so many different things that are going on in the collective, so not everybody has the same exact situation. So take what resonates. But it's, again, either either they're with someone, you're with someone, or they're finally ready. And they weren't before, but they're ready now. Like they're ready to claim their queen is what I'm seeing here. So it's a toughie. It really is. Soul energy. Okay, we have energy filled. So on a soul level, what I'm getting is that there's a lot of energy that they're feeling. There's a lot of energy that they're feeling towards you in this connection right now, okay? There's a lot of adjustments that are happening as well. Wanting to adjust this energy. So if you and your masculine are in the middle of some sort of a challenge or separation where you guys have not spoken, whatever the situation may be, they want to adjust this energy. They feel it on a soul level. Oh my gosh, see, there you are. Queen of Cups. They feel your emotions. They feel something connected to you. The Queen of Cups is water energy now, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's definitely an energy where it's telling us that somebody is feeling that psychic energy. The Queen of Cups is very emotional, very intuitive. So I feel like a lot of psychic energy is coming through here, a lot of emotions. They're feeling very emotional towards their feminine. They're feeling the emotions of the feminine. It's almost like the feminine's emotions are calling to this masculine. And that might be very confusing for the masculine because all of a sudden he's starting to feel this energy that's connected to his feminine. And then let's just say he goes off to try to figure out what happened to the feminine. Maybe he sees or discovers that the feminine is happy. So he's confused now. Really confused, trying to balance it out, trying to figure out what this all means. The appearance looks like everything. Like, why would someone call someone if they're happy? That might be very confusing to the masculine. And it might also be confusing to the masculine that I'm happy, but for some reason, I still feel this energy and this connection to this person. So there's a lot of confusion when it comes to where people are at and what they're ready for or what they should or shouldn't do. This masculine is really tied up in this energy. So why don't we go ahead and, just see maybe what some of these fears are that the masculine is experiencing here. What is the biggest fear that the masculine has with this whole thing? Communication. He is afraid to communicate. He is afraid to communicate. Okay. We've got that orca there. Those whales, killer whales. I just feel like it would take a lot of strength and courage for this masculine. I think those are manatees. Well, it says dugong, and I don't actually know what that means, but these are all sea creatures. I just, there's specific animals that mean specific things. Whales to me are very big, big communication. It would take big time energy for this masculine perhaps to get over and actually, make this communication. So something may have happened to where it would be a big thing. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm telling you, there might be some kind of regret, sadness, disappointment. Okay, somebody may have hurt someone in the past. We have this woman here. She's, hugging that seal. She's very sorry. She's very regretful. 5 of Cups. These 2 cups remain. Something happened here. Could be a third-party situation for some. I don't know. But the thing is, there's an energy here where the masculine would really, really have to conjure up some strength in order to apologize to this feminine, or he's feeling very regretful that there's no communication between the two of them or with what's happened. 2 of Pentacles, interesting. The 2 of Pentacles is back and forth. It's a choice, juggling things. There might be an energy here where the masculine, again, is back and forth of what he should or shouldn't do. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? So I feel like with this 5 of Cups showing up, it does show to me that the masculine is more in fear-based energy when it comes to communication. He's not really looking or convinced, perhaps, that things might actually go better than expected. So he's buying more into his fears. Oh, he's definitely in the memories, though. 6 of Cups. Can't let it go. 6 of Cups is nostalgia. 6 of Cups is the way things used to be. So I feel like his memories when it comes to the past with the feminine, with you feminines, is that he's back and forth. Sometimes he's in the happiness of the energy and sometimes he's in the regret. So he goes back and forth, and this is what is preventing him from making communication with you at this time. Okay? 1 + 8 to me is number 9. This just means he's got to master this lesson. He's really got to go within himself and find the strength in order to either come back or, to apologize, make peace with it, something. But there's definitely an energy of fear and regret and sadness that's connected to the past. And he goes back and forth between fear and then wanting it, fear and then doing it. We just saw that with this reading early on, the very beginning. It was all about, it might appear that the masculine's doing just fine, or it might appear that you're doing really well. But the thing is, he's in heavy reflection mode, okay? Trying to figure out, should he come back? Should he offer you something? Experiment here. The experiment is, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm trying to balance out this energy. Do I not? Do I not? Sacrifice. If I did, I'd have to sacrifice maybe perhaps, whatever my feminine has going on, maybe sacrifice what I've got going on, maybe be this King of Pentacles that I could never be before, make the sacrifice for love, and this energy here of I'm feeling this energy with my feminine. I can't help it. It's just I'm feeling it. I want to adjust things. So there's a lot of fear that this masculine has, a lot of back and forth energy where he's very confused, being faced with all of this. So at the end of the day, what does this masculine truly want with this feminine? At the end of the day, what does this masculine truly want with this feminine? at the end of the day. He does not want this separation any longer. He yearns for his feminine. He longs for her. This is an undesired separation for him, pining. So this masculine is in a lot of pain. This masculine is really feeling this feminine's energy. So let's see what this pining and this yearning looks like. Oh, death. Wow. Okay. So this is, the ending. Okay. But this is also transformative energy. This is Scorpio's energy. I want to make sure I didn't forget any other signs. Yeah. Scorpio's energy. So Scorpio energy here, this is about death and transformation. It's an ending. Something has transformed this masculine on a very deep level. So the energy, it almost does feel like death, like we're going without, like we've really lost something. So this masculine has really felt the loss of his feminine. Very much so. Oh my gosh, now we have the moon. The moon can be a Pisces or a Cancer. So we've got all watery energy here. A lot of emotions. So this is a very emotional masculine, a masculine that's suddenly in this emotional energy. But the moon is also very intuitive energy too. I feel like this masculine is having dreams. I feel like this masculine, because he is connected on a soul level with his feminine, we saw it here. The energy between the two of them is very psychic, very emotional. He's picking up on this energy. He's connected to her. So, and we also have this, the music notes. Do you see that? So there's song here. It's like wanting to communicate, but being in the dark, feeling like I'm in the dark, feeling like I can't move forward, feeling afraid. So that's what the moon's energy is. The moon is about being on the dark side of the moon, feeling lost, yearning, wanting something, wanting to transform something, wanting something to end, but it can't. So there's a dark night of the soul I feel going on here as well. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, a card of Sagittarius. So this energy here is the wheel moving once again. Fate, destiny, karma. I feel like there's been a lot of things that have happened to this masculine that have caused him to finally kind of come full circle, which is how I see the Wheel of Fortune as well, is coming full circle with some sort of a lesson or understanding. Sometimes it takes karma. Sometimes it takes certain time to go on before people can learn lessons and understand something. So I definitely feel like an ending had to take place for this masculine and you in order to get to this transformative state. But now this masculine is in a state of yearning and pining for you feminine and wants to change things, wants to turn the wheel once again. So that's the thing. At the end of the day, what does your masculine want? He wants some sort of coming back together. He wants to turn the wheel on this connection again. He wants this darkness to basically be done. He wants this dark period of time to come to light. That's what he wants. He wants movement again. He might even feel at this point that it's fated, that it's destined, that he's feeling your energy again, that he's drawn back to your energy. Could be it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look now and see, what does Spirit want you to know? Okay, at the end of the day, what does Spirit want you to know and understand about this connection at this time? What do they want you to know and understand? Gratitude. So it's all about being in the energy of gratitude, grace, just being grateful for this experience. Okay. Hermit crab, the Hermit number 9, that is an energy that already came through this reading. And that to me tells me here that sometimes we have to go on our own for a while. We have to go within in order to understand something, learn a lesson. So there's a state of gratitude, being grateful for this connection, being grateful for this lesson, regardless of how difficult it's been for both parties. Wow. This is my twin flame card, okay? Because it says kissing the divine in another, in yourself, divine connection. It's, there's something very divine in this connection. It's being grateful for this experience. So, Spirit is telling you here that there is a divine connection at hand here, and it's about just being grateful for this energy, being grateful for this connection, despite either the pain or just the challenge that it has caused you. But it took this, I feel, this separation it took all of this in order for people to come full circle with something. Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of dreams, choices. It's a card of illusion and fantasy. It's a card of not understanding like what's real, what's not. So there's definitely this very dreamy energy here, but it's also about choices. So it's telling us here that what life comes down to is choices. It's the choices that we make. We can either choose this or not choose it. We can either choose to be with another or choose to be with this person, and vice versa for them as well. We have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is an energy of fire, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So this is an energy here of knowing thyself, being in an energy where we feel confident. We choose based out of our confidence. It might even be that we choose from our passions. What lights you on fire? What makes you feel alive? Those are the choices that you're making. You're making it based on what makes your soul sing. That's what I'm saying here. What lights you on fire? And then we have the Seven of Swords. Wow. Well, I feel like the feminine in this particular reading has a choice to make. Okay? And it's very scary because the Seven of Swords indicates that there may have been lies, betrayal, and deception with this masculine at one time. And so it might feel, and this is not suggesting that anybody does anything. It's not telling us either way. You've got to go with what you're feeling, though. You've got to trust your passions, your feelings, your energy at the end of the day. So if you're feeling confident in your decision, perhaps, to maybe give this person another chance, let them back into your life, that's only a decision that you can make. It's not even about should you or shouldn't you. Only you can answer that question. No psychic, no card reading. No one can really tell you what you should do. It all is based upon the decisions that you make. So that's going to determine future events, the unfolding of events, fate, destiny, all of it. So I feel like the feminine has some choices to make, for sure. She has some choices to make when it comes to the energy of this connection. And I feel like there's a lot of fear that she has, that she's going to come up empty-handed. She has some fears that maybe this connection is just a fantasy and nothing else. So what I'm picking up on for the advice, I'm going to grab a couple of other cards just for some further guidance here. But being in a state of grace, just being grateful for this experience, okay? Being grateful to have experienced it. Being grateful to have experienced this kind of passion and love within another person, even if it was only temporary, even if it wasn't meant to last forever in the physical. Maybe even if it just, everything about it in the physical just doesn't work, but on an energy level it does. She has some choices to make when it comes to what this connection means to her, what she wants to do with it. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and get some additional advice on that. What's some additional advice on, again, we're not using this as a should or shouldn't. I don't base my readings like that. But let's just see what Spirit has to say in regards to, just this connection. We have transparency. Okay, so there is something about completely being transparent, like that jellyfish. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You either come transparent or don't come at all. Wow. The Song of the Siren. I feel like this is the song that the feminine is singing at this time. So if some of you feminines are wanting this masculine to come back, okay, you need to make sure that you're in an empowered energy of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is not screwing around. It's not that she's a hard ass like the Queen of Swords, but she is independent. She feels good. She doesn't need this masculine. She wants this masculine. She desires this masculine, but she does not need him. So the song that you're singing needs to come from an authentic place. Because as transparent as you are, that's what you're looking for in this masculine. What you want to kiss and like you're kissing the divine in yourself, in another. You're wanting that to be mirrored back to you. So sometimes when we want people to come back, they might not be able to be this. So there's nothing wrong with making that choice to say, you know what, this is not going to work for me, or this is still not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. And if your person that you are calling back into your life, or that's feeling your energy suddenly, is still not ready to be this for you, you have a choice to make. I feel like the feminine right here has the power and this connection to either take it or leave it. It's up to her. That's what I'm seeing here. It's up to you, divine feminine. Hermit, look at that. Go within. What is your heart telling you to do? What is your wisdom telling you to do? Hermit crab, here it is. There's an energy here of just being in a state of grace. Just being grateful for the lessons, being grateful for perhaps maybe even this person reaching out to you again, making an appearance in your life. Sometimes that's just what it's all about. Sometimes the lack of confirmation that this person still cares for you or that feels anything for you. Sometimes the lack of that is enough to drive a person mad. It's enough to cause them to feel empty. It's enough to cause them to long and pine and yearn for this connection. But maybe once it comes back into your life, maybe you're going to realize, you want to know what? Maybe that's all I needed. I just needed to know that this person felt the same, or this person was equally affected by this connection just like me. But it doesn't mean just because they come back that, you know, everything is going to be perfect now, or that everything is going to just work out and live happily ever after. It might happen, it might not. Just because someone comes back doesn't mean that we have to be with them, is my point. And for some reason, that is what's coming up. You can decide to go back into hermit mode. You can decide to protect yourself from this individual. You can decide that maybe they need more time on their own. Maybe you guys decide to take it slow. Maybe you guys just decide that being alone for a while is what is needed. Maybe both of you guys are in other relationships trying to come together, immediately exiting those relationships. Maybe you both realize, or one of you realizes that that's not the way to go about it. It's not the most positive way to start a new connection. Maybe one of you is not available, and maybe one of you needs to go into hermit mode for a while. So there's like this inner knowingness. So divine feminines, if you are trying to call this person in, and either you're not available or they're not available, what I'm getting here is that you might need to change your tune a little bit, because your tune is tapping, like your frequency is touching this individual and it is affecting them. But is the time right? So I feel like the feminine needs to kind of get situated with her energy before this person like comes back in fully. That's what I'm seeing here. Ace of Pentacles. There's like a treasure chest just waiting to be opened. A new beginning, a fresh start. But we also have the Devil, you guys. So this is telling me, hold on a little bit. Somebody's got their masculine just all balled up in just a ball of energy. It's like the feminine, the song that she has been calling. She's been summoning her masculine, calling her masculine back to her with all of this energy. But the thing is, if she is still in an energy like this, that's not the way to call back her masculine. It's no way to have a fresh new beginning or start. If you're calling your masculine in and you want this connection, yet they're not available, again, it's about giving people that time and space that they need in order to find themselves, in order to become healthy on their own, which may be you or them or both of you. So I feel like the point of this reading is to basically showcase that not all that we desire and want is always good for us at that moment, or how we're calling somebody back in is in the highest vibrational energy. It might be in an energy of need, dependency, you know. It might be in an energy where somebody's still not ready to be 100% truthful or transparent. Some of us might be in that energy where I just don't care anymore. I just want this person because I can't handle the separation any longer. That pining, that need, that desire for them is too strong. I need them now. But I feel like Spirit is saying, take some time, change the tune, make sure the frequency is exactly what you want to draw back to yourself. Energy can always be changed. Okay, so it's not too late, Divine Feminines. If you've been working on calling back your masculine, it might be an indication that we need to make sure that the energy that we are trying to draw him back in is the right energy for us. Okay, so we might need to kind of detach a little bit of our needs, our desires, our expectations. Okay, but I definitely am seeing from this reading that whatever you've been doing, feminine, is working. Whatever you have been doing to touch this masculine, to just feel your energy again, it's there. It's definitely there. Your masculine is in a confused state. Your masculine is in an energy where he's trying to figure out what the hell to do. Okay? But again, there might be some confusion because of some of this energy that we see attached to it. So just get really clear. Okay, get really clear. And I feel like even for some of you that are ready, your masculine may return and they may still not be in the energy that you would like them to be. And it's not about needing somebody to be perfect. But do you really want to call somebody in prematurely? Maybe you don't. So you have the choice to make right now. That's what I'm seeing here. You have the power right now to choose. Do you just want this masculine, even though he might still be in that energy or suffering from this energy? Or maybe this is a masculine who's, going to require some much needed forgiveness and faith on your part. Are you ready to give that? Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a choice that the feminine needs to make. Okay. So find your state of forgiveness and grace when it comes to the masculine, and really be in that energy of just divine timing, divine timing, patience, healing, working on yourself. So let's end it up with one last message from Spirit. Let's close up this reading with one last message. Oh, I love it. Independence, self-determination. That to me is the Queen of Wands all day long. And that is an energy where I feel like the feminine is very empowered right now. Be in an energy of just being free. Don't need this masculine. Any kind of energy of need and dependence. The devil is need, desire, pining, obsession, sexual energy. I need. We need to make sure that we clear ourselves of that energy. We do not want to draw our masculine back in that energy wave. We want to draw that masculine back in a healed, we're authentic, we don't need kind of energy way. Be the Queen of Wands energy. Okay? That's just what I'm seeing here. Be joyful. Beautiful. Be in the energy of dolphin. Dolphin is all about play. Just be in a very playful, free energy. This will really help to clear up the energy that maybe you have attached to your masculine right now, if it's in that energy. And some of you, that may not even resonate with you, where you're thinking to yourself, I'm not even in that energy. I'm already in this energy. Maybe some feminines aren't. So this is kind of to help everybody in the collective to get on the same page, to draw their masculine in a more empowered, more authentic, more, healed type of an energetic way. Eight of Swords. Okay. So the Eight of Swords is about breaking a pattern, breaking a mental thought. The Eight of Swords is always a reminder that we can break any pattern if we choose. We're not really stuck. We just think we are. So we can break this pattern. We can be determined. We can free ourselves if we choose. So we don't have to continue to be in this energy. We can change this energy, you guys. So at the very end, it's all about the feminine. The feminine does have the power. She doesn't have the power necessarily over anyone else except for herself. That includes her masculine. But she does have the power when it comes to her own energy and how she's going to conduct this energy and use it to manifest. Right now, some feminines might be manifesting on a level to where it's like you're playing with fire. Literally, that's my ending message here. You're playing with fire. Be sure the energy that you are manifesting from right now, or creating from, is exactly what you're looking for. Because sometimes that fire can burn if you're not ready. Okay? So make sure that your side of the street, you're ready, you're clear, you're ready for this connection. Make sure that you're not trying to prematurely call someone in that might not be ready, or they're still attached. So you're looking for somebody to be transparent. You want that transparency. You want that authenticity. So whatever you're in, whatever energy you're in is what is going to be mirrored back to you. So that is the energy that you need to be in order to get that back. So beautiful reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.